When we talk news and politics, we talk page by page on Royal Television. Many thanks for joining us. Today is the 17th day of August 2026. It's an amazing day right here in the city of Lagos and in the studio. My name is Gratitude Imokwede, and this is still the Hot Topic segment where we talk about trending political stories and pressing issues across our society. And with me is my amazing colleague to do justice to the said topic of discussion for today. Bubu, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Gratitude. You're looking paying as always.
You look good yourself. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good day, amazing viewers. You're welcome to another segment of Page by Page on Royal Media. And today we'll be discussing on the Osun election. Yeah, they just concluded Osun election on Saturday. And we can see the governor of Osun State coming back for a second tenure in the person of Senator Ademola Adeleke, winning the APC, his APC counterparts with over 66,000 votes. And for once, we can say that we had a very, very free and fair election. You understand? Because, like I said on Friday, you were not here, I made a statement that democracy is truly when the vote of the people is, the power of the people, rather, is actually more than the people that they put in power. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and we actually saw that in Osun State, where we see the people, they came out to vote and they came out to defend their votes. You understand? You could see a lot of people following the collation officers to the collation centers. You get? So these are the kind of things that we want to see. You understand? This is the kind of energy we need in the general elections. You get? Come next year. Because Nigerians should actually learn from the Osun people. You understand? Because it's not, oh, we've seen and we are commending the people of Osun State. Oh, you guys have done a great job, and it's going to end like at that. You understand? And also, another thing again I want to also comment, another person I want to comment is David Adeleke, Davido. You understand? I also want to commend him for how he was actively posting and actively following up on the election. But I also do not want to follow the narrative that it's because of it's his uncle. You understand? It should be, this is the kind of things we need in our world today, where celebrities, people who have a voice and actually come to involve themselves in the politics of the country. Because whether we like it or not, the politics of Nigeria actually affects everybody. It affects the rich, it affects the poor, it affects the middle class. You that is actually a musician, or you that's actually coming to shoot your music video, the amount you paid for a music video in 2015 is not the same amount you're going to pay now because of inflation. The price of fuel is going to be high. You get? Because it takes a lot of money to maintain these studios. You get? And inflation has happened. So I also want to urge everybody, the celebrities, bloggers, everybody. It's not because you're looking for favors from the Adeleke and be like, okay, we're not going to do anything after the Osun election. Let us keep the same energy come the 2027 general election so that our votes can actually count. Because we've seen that if the politicians do not want to give us a free and fair election, we can actually come out ourselves to make the election free and fair for ourselves. You get?
Yeah.
When we vote, defend your votes. You get? I saw a lot of things happen, and honestly, I'm someone that do not preach violence, but something inside of me was actually happy. Why? In the sense that you could see some of these people coming that are coming to share Naira notes and all of that, they were chased out. You get? Because these are the things we need. You get? You either choose, okay, you collect Naira and you sell your future, or you leave the Naira and you hold on to your future. Because there was something Badebo said, the guy that contested under the umbrella of the PDP in the last election, 2022 election. He said, you cannot hold your leaders accountable when you go and collect money from them during elections. Because you've sold your rights, you've sold your votes. You understand? You cannot hold them accountable anymore. Now, Senator Adeleke would know that these people actually voted me into office. These people brought me into office. So I owe them good governance. And the people can actually demand from good governance from
and hold accountability.
You understand? They can actually hold him accountable. Like, we demand good governance from you because we put you into power. You understand? It's not a case of where you see governors from all over the country will come in to bring in somebody into power and they'll come and share 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira, or a bag of rice to you, and you collect, and at the end of the day, you will not be demanding good governance. It doesn't work like that. If I give you money, it's me actually buying your 4 years. You understand? So at this rate, you can see that, yes, the people of Osun State, they've actually done well, and Nigerians need to emulate from the people of Osun State. When it comes to the general election, like I've been saying since morning, come out and vote. Vote the candidate of your choice. Know that if I go into business with this person, can I trust this person that if we finish doing the business, the person is not going to rip me? Like Portable will say, they don't rip me. You understand?
Yeah.
Will this person come out and rip me? Or will this person be able to be accountable to, okay, this is how much the country is making, this is what we are spending it on, this is what we are spending it on. President Tinubu, the other day, came out to say that he's going to bring out the list of things they spent on subsidy, the subsidy money. You understand? Since they've removed subsidy, okay, this is what we spent on subsidy money. That is fine and good, but let it not be because the elections are coming. You're not actually bringing out.
Course.
You understand? Let it not be because the elections are coming. You're not actually trying to be transparent. You understand? Because we are going to actually scrutinize it when the books are brought before us. So you understand? So
before I share my reservations about the Osun State election, the first thing I would say is it's actually very exciting and very gladdening to my heart that Nigerians can actually speak up this way and come together to speak, as I've always said, in one voice. Looking at the highlights of the gubernatorial election in Osun State, it shows that there is hope for the forthcoming election, the presidential election in 2027. I am so looking forward to that election. And I think that this should be one sign to all Nigerians and other states when having the gubernatorial election. Stand there. Like, it's the intentionality for me, the precision for me. They followed the ballot boxes. They made sure that they were there, they were present, stayed there all through the night, stayed awake and made sure that nothing was being tampered with in that polling unit. I am so proud of Nigerians right now. If I could give anybody a hug. But the reservations I have about the election is, could this be a strategy? Now, this is from other questions that some Nigerians are asking. Could this be a strategy? You know what they always say about being a criminal or thinking like a criminal to deal with a criminal. Now, putting yourself in the shoes of these politicians, they could actually script this whole thing, intentionally make this party win, so they would have something to talk about, so they will have something to fall back to and say, oh, you can see that we actually did not manipulate anything. Because trust me, before this election started, we had so many accusations to the APC, from the freezing of the account, from the backlash from Okpebolo to saying Governor Adeleke is a dancing governor and all of that. So people were already prepared to face APC. And it just seems very, very strategic at this point. So I'm just airing the minds of some Nigerians out there. If it is a strategy, at least we're happy with this one. This one came out free and fair. And if not, to all Nigerians out there, make sure the next election, gubernatorial and upcoming presidential election, follows suit in this direction. And to the celebrities out there, make sure, like you said, rightly said, people are beginning to say that Davido only came out with this force because it was his uncle. And now there's an update to that angle where Davido now came out this morning to tweet that he has nothing to do with, moving forward, he has nothing to do with politics. Like, your uncle has finally won, and now you have nothing to do with politics because it doesn't concern you and your household. It's so funny, and to me, it feels selfish. So I'm just trying to implore all celebrities out there, if they can come out in one voice, even the media houses, for all elections, everyone should be present, everyone should follow, everyone should post. Imagine we have so many celebrities here, artists, actors, scriptwriters, and all the likes, producers. Imagine a producer or an artist has like 50,000 or 100,000 followers and he's saying this exact same thing, they would follow suit.
Definitely.
They will.
Definitely.
So why can't we keep doing this? Why can't we? But I'm believing that Nigerians will definitely start doing the right things and waking up. This is like a wake-up call to all Nigerians, and I'm so excited for this one.
So, honestly, I'm very, very excited. And also, it's not also to people that have thousands of followers or hundreds of followers and all of that, you get. It's to every single Nigerian, you get. There's something, most times, most people do not know the weight of social media.
Yeah.
They don't know how to utilize social media very well.
Mm-hmm.
You see the social media of 18, you do not know where your post is going to go to. So even you that have 100 viewers or 100 followers, you get, still come out and post it, because they might come out to manipulate the results in your own world. And that your video that you made is what is going to be like, oh no, there's a video we saw from so and so person. This was what was said in so polling unit. You understand? So everybody, it's not just the celebrities, everybody needs to come out and let's see. Osun State has showed us, like he said, Osun State has showed us that we can get the candidate of our choice into office. Do you understand? Because if the Osun people are happy, because I saw a lot of people jubilating and celebrating that the Senator Adeleke actually won the election. You understand? Osun people were happy. So if they can get their candidate into office, it shows that Nigerians can also get the candidates they want if they say, okay, we do not want the APC anymore into power. So you understand? So please and please, like I would always beg, like I would always urge, let me conclude with this. Do not sell your vote. This Osun State election should be like a yardstick to every other person. You understand? Do not sell your vote. A lot of these people are weaponizing hunger. You understand?
Poverty.
They are weaponizing hunger. So please do not sell your vote. On the day of the election, I think the registration has ended. On the day of the election, come out and vote. Vote right. And that thing again, I saw Senator Fadaosi say something, and it's honestly very, very sad that a sitting senator would be in and out of a lot of controversies. You understand? He made a statement before that if you see anyone voting for the Accord Party, unalive them. You understand? Now he's now coming out to say, I saw a video where he said that actually come out and check people who are voting and check who they are voting for. That is a breach on their fundamental right. That's a breach on their right to vote and be voted for, sir. So please, we operate a secret ballot. Nobody's supposed to know who you voted for. That is why we operate a secret ballot. You understand? So we've seen the kind of people we have in power. So do not, because if you collect money from these people, they will need to recoup the money. You understand? It's just like someone running a business. I would not want to run on loss. You understand? If I'm coming to give you 5,000 naira to vote for me, if I get into power, I'll collect 15,000 naira.
Exactly.
Because I would want to make profits. Do you understand? So please do not collect money from these people. Please come out and vote for the candidate of your choice. Candidate you know that can move this country forward. Candidate you know that can move your state and your local government forward. So do you have anything to say before?
No, the only thing I have to say is Nigerians need to be very selfish with their votes. Like you said, you rightly said it. Do not sell your vote for no reason. And like I would always say, if you feel like you need to eat, you need to survive, chop, clean mouth, close your mouth, frown. You don't have, I don't, see, they don't need to be telling you everything like direct for you to understand. Collect them, chop them, excuse face. It's as simple as that. To all our amazing viewers out there, thank you so much for joining us on this amazing edition of Page by Page on Romy Royal Media. And also don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and X. My name is Gratitude Imokwede.
And my name is Bubo Durugo. Bye for now.
Bye for now.